Hi, I'm Craig Williams from Stockton, California. This is my swing analysis from Me and My Golf. Let's take charge of your game.
Thanks for tuning into Me and My Golf, and now as you can see it's time for my swing analysis. So we need you to get involved. Enter the competition down below, posting why you need a swing analysis. Now Andy, you've just been on holiday, had a good time?
I've had a great break, relaxed and ready to go.
Nice and tanned, aren't you? Right, we're on the 14th, you brought the weather back with us, sorry. We're on the 14th at the Asprey and we're talking about obviously Craig Williams' golf swing. Now Craig was one of my team members on the California Cup and we both actually got to play with him at La Costa. And Craig played really well. He
golf swing.
Held my team together that day, definitely. So hit the ball really well off the tee. His short game was solid. His putting was really good. Irons could have been a little bit better. So his ball striking with his irons wasn't desperate, but if it had been a little bit better, he definitely would have hit more greens and put his short game under less pressure. So let's have a look at the golf swing and show you what we worked with Craig and what you can learn from this. So from the front on view, we've got a short iron here. Now this is where Craig was struggling a little bit. He was getting a little bit of ground before. You can see by that shot there, the ground was hit before. But if we slow it down, we can see into his backswing, he's actually got a really good move. Now as he starts his downswing, it looks pretty good. It looks like he's getting a bit of a shift towards the target. But then as we come through to the area where he's about to strike the golf ball, we can notice that the shaft is not really leant forward enough, and we can see the trail foot now is starting to spin backwards away from the target. Now this is one of the biggest reasons that anyone who's watching this who's doing this fault is going to struggle to get consistent strikes when they're hitting the golf ball. So Andy, we see so many times when this trail foot spins back that the low point happens before the golf ball, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. And we've always got to start generally, you know, the ground is so important. How you use your feet is really key to get the consistent strike with your irons.
Okay, so let's just have a little bit of a look at this on how we're going to help Craig out with maybe some showing him what he needs to do, and then a drill.
Okay, so look, as we mentioned, Craig's right foot goes this way and then sort of spins back and really makes it very difficult to sort of shift his weight to his lead side and get the bottom of the golf swing after the golf ball. So what we prefer to see, trail foot, is as we get this weight shift towards this lead side, the right foot is going to sort of work in onto the inside of the toes here. You can see the heels off the ground, but it's working in off to the inside of the toes, and then we're going to rotate onto that toe and then finish nicely balanced on that lead side. So it's quite a different action piece. This right heel doesn't go backwards away from the target, it sort of works in and then rotates and finishes literally on there, where I could literally pick that up and tap it twice.
And I think, you know, what you're doing there is a good enough drill in itself. Just practicing that movement and understanding what that feels like to shift pressure onto that lead side. And often when Craig was hitting golf shots, he would lose balance afterwards as well, because again, that foot's spinning that way and he's trying to go that way. He's almost caught in between. So
definitely,
that's what he needs to do.
Yep.
What's your drill?
Okay,
other than that?
Well, I want to combine two things with Craig, actually. I'm going to bring a bag in here, practice bag, and just set myself up. And I'm just going to place it just outside the trail foot like this. Now this is going to sort of act as feedback. If Craig spins his foot back, he's going to hit the bag. Now what we want to combine this with Craig to do is, as he moves this foot in like so, he's actually going to really feel that he can lean the shaft forwards as well. This is going to help again create this better contact, but also improve his dynamic loft and make this ball flight a little stronger, which is going to give him a bit more distance as well. So when he hits this shot, he's going to make sure he really feels that he rolls onto the inside, leans the shaft forward, and then finishes, and the right foot will go nowhere near the bag. And
you can see when you were doing that, we call this impact fix. You know, it really does help to get a more consistent impact. And I like what you said there about more distance with the irons, because if anything, Craig was a long hitter with his driver, but his irons didn't quite match up to that sort of, you know, comparably. So we're going to hit a shot?
Yeah, let's hit a shot, yeah. So I'm just going to rehearse that one more time. So really get the feeling of rolling onto the inside of that right foot and leaning that shaft forward. And then if I play this shot now, you'll see how the right foot just sort of works in, and I'll finish nicely on my lead side. You can see a little bit of turf there after the golf ball pierce as well. Quite a strong flight there for a 7-iron as well.
So I think that the key parts here to this are, if you are losing balance when you're hitting golf shots, if your strike isn't great, you need to video yourself and check to see what that trail foot is doing. If that trail foot is spinning back, then this drill is definitely going to help you. Okay, Craig, we need to know how you get on with this. And anyone else who does this, post those comments down below, and we look forward to seeing you soon. There you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, don't forget to enter the competition by commenting down below. And also, if you're serious about your golf this year, hit that subscribe button.
Definitely, and if you really want to reduce your handicap, make sure you check out our website at meandmygolf.com, where you can join for free, and it's all about beginner month this month. So make sure you click the link in the corner, and we'll see you there.